was the voice you auditioned in for Fry?
For Fry, it was pretty much my voice. I've been lucky that I've gotten a couple of shows with my voice. Mighty Max was kind of my voice. Stanley Ipkiss, before I put on the mask, was my voice. I got to be the mask. I got to do the Jim Carrey role in the animated version of the mask for a lot less money. But the cool thing about doing the mask was I got to sing the theme song, which is a kick-ass theme song. If you just go online and you Google mask theme, and it's really a great song written by two good friends of mine. And so that was pretty cool. But I've gotten a lot of work. Raphael is kind of my voice. Even Donatello. I know a lot of people watch the show and go, wow, that sounds an awful lot like Raphael. But what's really a cool challenge for me, and so far, knock wood, it seems to have come true, and my challenge as an actor was, how do I incorporate the sensibilities of what these guys wanted, and these guys being the producers, wanted out of Donatello, without really changing my voice? Because they didn't want me to come in and be, I'm the nerd guy, I'm Donatello, or I don't know, you guys, this sounds to me like it's gonna blow up in our face. They didn't want that. They wanted, a very normal sounding voice, which was not too dissimilar to what Raphael was. But the characteristics of Raphael were completely different than Donatello. So my hope is that the new audience, even those who have watched me on the old one, will say, yeah, okay, we get that Donnie is a little different. And it's going to take a while, because your ear gets used to it. So that was my challenge as an actor. But as Philip J. Fry, it was pretty much, probably like me, and Billy West's voice is pretty much, maybe a little, it might have been a little higher, kind of like this. Like, I don't know, Zach Brannigan, really? I gotta go and beat the hell out of Zach Brannigan? It would have been kind of like that, which is not too dissimilar to what Billy does. But then Billy does the Professor, and he does, what's that?
Don't forget Zoidberg.
Zoidberg, right, so Billy is a genius. And by the way, just because, shameless plug, those of you who don't know, I do a podcast called Talkin' Tunes, TALKIN apostrophe TOONS. It's available on iTunes. It's available at Rob Paulsen, PAULSEN, robpaulsenlive.com, which is my website, free. And it's available on my app. For those of you that have an iPhone, and soon will be for Android devices, but there's an app for me. So you can get a Rob Paulsen app. All my podcasts are available there. And this Wednesday, the 27th, at 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern, we're going to start streaming my podcast live. So on videos, but you don't have to watch it live. You can watch it after the fact. It'll be available for a free video download and a free audio MP3, I think on Friday. It's usually released on Friday as an audio podcast. It still will be, but now it'll be a video podcast as well. It seems like the next logical, step in the evolution of this goofy little podcast. So it's going to be effectively like a little animation chat show. The only difference is you're going to get to hear from people who are your favorite voice actors. And the first two that are going to be on my little show Wednesday at 3:30 your time. And by the way, for those of you that want to watch, it's on Ustream TV, which is the letter U, stream, USTREAM.TV/Rob Paulsen Live. Ustream.TV/Rob Paulsen Live. And the first two guests are Maurice the Brain LaMarche and Billy Philip J. Fry West. Okay? So those two guys alone will make you pee yourself. It's crazy. And we all do our bad impression of Chris walking. But one thing you got to hear Billy West do is, I don't know if you know this, but Billy was one of the technical advisors on the, which was not a very good movie, and he admits it, but was the Three Stooges movie. Billy was one of the technical advisors because he really is like the ultimate, and he does the best Larry Fine you'll ever hear in your life. And I'm going to get him to do it on Wednesday. He says, hey, Mo, I peed in my shoe. It's crazy stuff. So anyway, that's the sort of round, you know that I do ramble, but I hope that got your question.